Of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future, and presented by HockeyTournaments.com, the best place to list your tournament when this whole thing is over. Packages for you. If you're looking to have the best teams coming to your tournament, come to HockeyTournaments.com to find the package for you. And if you're looking to play and work out some frustrations, HockeyTournaments.com has the best tournaments listed in North America just for you. That's HockeyTournaments.com. And why, hi there, my name is Ron Juckett, and welcome to Hockey Week on Retro Sports Network, the first of four Montreal Canadiens games. I know, you are just so stoked. We will be live today. We'll be live on Tuesday, live on Thursday, both those games at noon Eastern, and then either Saturday night or Sunday afternoon, depending on what that bum Gardner wants to do. So today, it's the Chicago Blackhawks who come into this one in the replay 8-7-1. They weren't that good in real life. Montreal comes into this one at 11-5. Since we did the game last Sunday against Winnipeg, they beat St. Louis at the Forum and traded John Kordic to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And in return, Russ Courtnall. This is his replay debut for us. He did play in the St. Louis game. So I believe we'll probably either go with the Islanders or the Bruins on Tuesday. We'll pick the Blackhawks back up on Thursday. And then I know we have an Edmonton game coming up. I believe that's on my actual birthday. Not my real-life birthday, because we passed that already. So you get 4 games this week as we get ready, closer and closer and closer to the release of Action PC Baseball 2020. Beta testing has started on that. And once it gets released, we are not waiting for the new year. We will start 1949 as soon as we get our grubby little paws on the game after we do the first look. So there you have it. Hockey, hockey, hockey. Hope you like it. It's the Habs and the Blackhawks from Chicago Stadium. Stand for the anthem. And let's get to it. Patrick Waugh and Jimmy Waite in the pipes tonight for their respective teams. You ready? Let's go. And so, good afternoon, everybody. Let's meet the starters for today's game. Bobby Smith, of course, the first line center for Montreal, 19 points in 16 games. Mats Naslund will be on his left, 8 goals and 11 assists. And Mike Keane, 4 goals and 3 assists. Chris Chelios is the left defenseman, 4 goals, 10 assists, and 46 penalty minutes, 4 fights. I wonder if he'll get in one today. Larry Robinson did not play in this game in real life. He's missed this road trip with bad sinuses. I'm not making that up. He is here. He has 6 assists on the year. Patrick Waugh, a .274 goals against average and a .912 save percentage. He is 7-4 on the year for Montreal. And, of course, Pat Burns in his first year behind the bench. For the Chicago Blackhawks, Denny Savard is not a happy camper in real life. 4 goals, 14 assists. Their last game in real life was against the Wayne Gretzky Kings, and Savard and the referee nearly got into it. Savard flicked his stick at the ref after being hit a couple times, and that led to a misconduct penalty, and Savard huffed and puffed and missed a couple practices. They got him into this game, but things are not well in Chicago. The Graham Cracker, Dirk Graham, is on the left. He's got 16 points in 16 games, and Steve Larmer, 9 goals and 8 assists. That's a good scoring line for Chicago. The defense, Doug Wilson, 4 goals and 7 assists. He has 17 penalty minutes, and Dave, don't call me Charlie Manson, has 68 penalty minutes in 16 games. 3 goals and 6 assists and 4 fights. Gordie Howe goes. Sometimes maybe that's enough. Jimmy Waite is in the net. He's got a .244 goals against average and a save percentage of .915. And the always colorful Mike Keenan is on the bench for Chicago. And so with all that, Savard and Smith at center ice, and we are underway between the Habs and the Hawks. Savard hit by Chelios. Montreal has it at center. Naslund will skate it in to try to Keene. Gains the zone. Hard pass to Bobby Smith. Tic-tac-toe. Wilson with a check. Here comes Chicago. Robinson checks Savard in the wall. Smith to Chelios. Naslund. First chance of the day. Behind the net. Trying to feed Bobby Smith. Can he do it? Yes, he does. Bobby Smith between the dots. Shoots. And Waite will make the save. Brian Skrudland, second line center. Claude Lemieux on the right. Mike Mcphee on the left. Swoboda and Rick Green. And it looks like Hudson, Santa Pass, and Sutter with Brown and Conroy. But all you see when I mouse over the players is just lines. It'll be Hudson against Skrudland. Skrudland wins the face-off in the Hawk zone. Swoboda from the blue line. He'll shoot. Going low on Waite. And that's blocked by Hudson. Loose puck, controlled by Suter. Hudson over the line, 2-on-2 to Steve Conroy. Conroy from the right circle. Winds and fires. Waugh gives up the rebound. Loose puck controlled by Suter behind the net. Suter loses the puck. Here comes Claude Lemieux. He broke his stick. Mcphee will have it. Montreal will change. Meet Russ Courtnall. He's on the ice with Carbonneau and Walter. Courtnall into space. Carbonneau will have it. Slapper left side. He'll shoot. Troy Murray with a block. Vincelette has it for the Hawks. Now Murray, checked by Desjardins. Montreal has it at center. Carbonneau trying to skate it in. First period, no score. Ludwig to Walter, right side. Winds and misses to the right. Vincelette for the Hawks in his own zone. Skates it out to Vive. Vive plays it in, dumps and chases. Ludwig will steal it from Montreal. Fourth line coming in. Gilchrist, Corson, and Richer. Richer not happy about being demoted. But you didn't bring in Russ Courtnall to be a fourth line winger. Ludwig breaks it out to Richer. He loses the puck. Presley down the right side to Mackey. Mackey dumps it over to Presley. Presley, the right winger, he shoots. And Waugh will make the save. 16:05, first period. 2-1 the shots in favor of Chicago. Brent Gilchrist, who's thankfully he doesn't have to play against Lemieux or Gretzky or anybody like that tonight. Shane Corson, we haven't had him since he came off his match play penalty and suspension. And Stefan Richet's already got a giveaway. Supposed to be Chelios and Robinson. They say it's Hudson, Santa Pass, and Suter for the Hawks with Manson and Wilson. Face off deep in the Montreal zone. Mackey is out there with Eagles and Presley. Gilchrist wins the face off. Brent will move it up, dumps it in. Corson to Gilchrist. Left side, misses everything. Wide right or wide left. Wilson for the Hawks to Presley. They move it up. Mackey over to Eagles. In the zone, Presley behind the net to Manson. Dave Manson with a big slapper. Blocked by Larry Robinson. Richer clears it to Manson at center. Wilson dumps it in the corner, they give it up. Montreal will change 5 minutes in. Green to Naslund. Now over to Smith. Bobby over the line to Naslund. Wrister for Naslund. Left side, that misses everything wide right. McGill for the Hawks. 5 to Murray. Back to Vincelette, the left winger. Stolen by Bobby Smith. Montreal playing a balanced attack. Swoboda to Naslund. Dumps it all the way down. Not enough for an icing. Bob Murray steals it back. Now Vive. Murray, Vincelette has a bounce over his stick. Changes coming for Montreal. Lemieux to Skrudland. Stolen by Steve Larmer. Down to Brown. Savard to the Graham Cracker. Delayed penalty coming up on the Habs. Graham. A big old slapper. And that hit the post. And Waugh will control it.
Montreal penalty to Claude Lemieux, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes 49 seconds.
So Lemieux with a clutch and the grab. It wasn't of Graham. Graham got off the one-timer. He beat Waugh, but he dinged it off the right post. And it bounced off. And so it was finally touched by Desjardins. And that will be the penalty right there. So Lemieux goes to the sin bin. And it'll be a power play for the Hawks. Troy Murray with Hudson on the left and Rick Vive on the right. Brown and Conroyd, the defenseman for Montreal. Carbonneau and Corson will try to kill this puppy off with Chelios and Robinson on defense. The Hawks are 12th in the NHL on the power play at 23%, and the Canadiens are 6th on the kill at 80%. Montreal is told to clear it if they can. Denny Savard will win the faceoff over to Manson. Manson fires, and he misses everything high and left. Puck bounces back to center. Graham to Savard. Denny over to Larmer. This is a good line to Manson. Carbonneau trying to play defense. Manson blocked by Waugh. Rebound controlled by Savard. Behind the net. Savard will shoot low. He's got Graham in front. Waugh got a piece of it. Loose puck controlled by Larmer. Larmer tries to set it up. Passes to Manson. That's blocked by Chelios. And Montreal, nope, they can't clear it. Graham gonna shoot. Waugh gets a stick on it. Passes it to Chelios, and Montreal down to 22 seconds left in the power play. 3 shots for the Hawks, and they got some good chances and couldn't do anything with it. Montreal will try and clear. Carbonneau. Now Wilson checked him in. Now can we get a change? We still haven't changed anything yet. Lemieux is back on the ice, and Larmer to Graham. Everybody's pretty tired now. Graham shoots, scores! Dirk Graham.
Chicago goal scored by Dirk Graham, his 8th of the season, assisted by number 28, Steve Larmer, and by number 18, Dennis Savard. Time of the goal 9 minutes 1 second.
Well, they were on the ice for the entire 2 minutes and change. They couldn't make a change. Chicago put all sorts of pressure on them. Larmer, who, as I said, this is a good offensive line there. They got to Graham, and Graham with the wrister, and this time he didn't hit the post. He just put it skate side low on Patrick Waugh for his 8th of the year. From Larmer, his 9th assist, and Savard his 15th. And 10:59 into the first period, 1-0 Chicago. And so Bobby Smith will come out, I guess, with Hudson for the faceoff. It's Mackey, beg your pardon. Smith gets it at center. Svoboda. Smith up the left wing. They dump it around for Keene. Penalty coming up on Chicago. Green looking for the shot. Smith in front of the net for the deflection. He fires. Smith deflects it wide. Eagles, and here's the penalty.
Chicago penalty to Wayne Presley, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes 15 seconds.
So first power play coming up for Montreal. They are terrible on the power play. 19th in the NHL at 18%. Chicago can't kill much either. They are 19th on the kill at 70%. So Richer, Smith, and Naslund on the ice. Ludwig and Green as Chelios and Robinson recover from being on the penalty kill. 6-1 the shots for the Hawks. Smith and Troy Murray on the faceoff. Won by Bobby Smith. Over to Richer. Richer, left side. Shoots, blocked by Murray. Bob Murray. Over to Naslund, behind the net. Smith is open if he can find him. How you doing, Lorenzo? Naslund, cross-ice pass to Smith. Bad angle shot. He fires. Wait. Makes the save, and we'll get a face-off. So 1:27 gone on the penalty, or to go on the penalty. 1-0 Chicago. Good morning, Tribe fan. So it's Hockey Week here on the channel. 4 games for you today, Tuesday and Thursday at noon, and 1 over for you on the weekend. As we get ready, Lorenzo, they have now started to play test Action PC Baseball 2021. And we will not wait for the new year. We will do it the first Tuesday after the game comes out. So 49 is coming. Smith and Eagles out for the face-off, won by the Hawks. Vincelette, Green with a big hit. Ho, ho, ho. Naslund behind the net. Tries to find Richer, cross ice. Instead it goes to Smith. Smith looking high. He fires, blocked by Conroyd. And Chicago will clear it only to center. Green, a minute to go on the power play. Courtnall, Mcphee, and Lemieux out there. Nope. I got to talk to Dave about doing the play testing. I'm not signed up for it. And I think now, with this being the last game of the year to be out, everything else is out until the football game, that I'll ask once he's through. But we'll let the beta testing things go through. Montreal changes. Courtnall to Lemieux. Claude Lemieux back to Courtnall, his second game of Montreal. They play tic-tac-toe. Courtnall behind the net, can't find anybody. Steve Conroyd was an original commentator for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Oh, cool. Courtnall will have to pass over to Green. 33 seconds to go. Claude Lemieux will take the outside shot. Mcphee in front of the net. Lemieux fires. Waite gives up the rebound off the stick. Controlled by Courtnall. Finds Ludwig on the wing on the left. He'll fire. Waite gives up another rebound. Lemieux. Power play is over. Lemieux. He's behind the net and there isn't anybody around. 8:45 to go in the first period. Lemieux. Montreal will dump it. They want to change up. They need the TV timeout, something fierce. Troy Murray chips it along for Vincelette. They dump and chase Murray to Vincelette. Murray. Now McGill. McGill will shoot it. The left D. He fires and Wah will make the stop. TV timeout after we have some pushing and shoving. 7:44 first period. It's the Hawks 1, the Habs nothing. So overall, 6 games on the NHL schedule tonight. We only see the ones that are currently going on. And by the way, this game was being played on November 9th, 1988, the day after George H.W. Bush beat Michael Dukakis in the election. And then, of course, was the front page story in the Montreal Gazette. For home delivery of the Gazette, you need to live near Montreal. www.gazette.ca. All right, on the scoreboard by Digital Dice, Calgary leads the Sabres 2-0 in Buffalo. Mark Hunter at 19:31, the first, closed off the scoring in the first. Again, 2-0 Calgary. Detroit and Minnesota 1-1 in the second at the Met. Jerry Gallant at 8:47 of the first tied the game for the Red Wings. And in New Jersey, Johnny Mack at 10:33 of the first has the second goal. New Jersey, too, had been 10-0 or nothing. Get used to talking soccer and now hockey. So it's nothing. So that's what's going on. The Digital Dice scoreboard. We talked about what we got on Black Friday in episode number 66. Mario Lemieux. And so we'll tape again on Wednesday. www.digitaldice.com. Screwing out there with the face-off, we think, with Mackey. Remember, home team gets the last change, and so I don't necessarily know who's on the ice until they flash it in front of me. It is Denny Savard, and Skrudlin wins the face-off over to Mcphee in the zone. Svoboda to Green. Claude Lemieux. Mcphee is open in the left circle. He's going to shoot. He fires. Scores! Mike Mcphee!
Montreal goal scored by Mike Mcphee, his 5th of the season, assisted by Claude Lemieux, and by Rick Green, Time of the goal 12 minutes 49 seconds.
Well, Lemieux was behind the net. He saw Mcphee streaking from left to right, or if we could show you the replay from right to left. And Lemieux with a tape pass, and Mcphee with a one-timer, and he went low on weight, and it worked. So Mcphee's fifth. Lemieux has 4 assists on the year, and Green has 4 assists on the year. And oh, thank heaven for 7-11, because at 7-11 to go in the first, we are knotted at 1. It'll be Murray and Skrudland on the face-off, won by Troy Murray. Goes back now. They kick it up. The late penalty coming for Chicago as Montreal commits a boo-boo. Vincent looking for traffic. He'll fire. Hit the post again. Mcphee will have it.
Montreal penalty to Claude Lemieux. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes 6 seconds.
Second power play coming up for Chicago. And the second penalty on Claude Lemieux, who just set up the goal. And so with Lemieux, you take the good with the bad. Unless you're a Colorado Avalanche fan, then it pretty much was all good, especially when they were playing the Red Wings. All right, so Carbonneau should be out there with Savard in the Montreal zone. 1-1 to score, 7-5 the shots in favor of Chicago, 6:54 to go, first period. Troy Murray will take the face-off. Murray wins it. Hudson to Vive. Now Brown, the left D. Left side, wah, we'll get a glove on it. And we'll do it again. Two teams not very happy in real life at this point. John Kordick made a big point when he was traded from Montreal to Toronto for Russ Courtnall, who's on the ice tonight for Montreal, to say how glad he was to get out of town. Montreal was a .500 team in real life at this point, and as we looked in the Gazette that particular day, this was a pick'em game. And Chicago wasn't very good. Savard and Carbonneau on the faceoff, won by Denny Savard. Manson to Wilson. Dougie Wilson hit by Chelios. Montreal's going to try a shorthanded chance. Carbonneau to Robinson, over the line to Chelios, to Carbonneau. Manson with a hit. Manson with a steal. No changes. Halfway home on the power play. Manson to Graham. Over the line to Savard. Larmer, he loses the puck. And this time Montreal will clear. But only to center. Larmer back over the line. Larmer, power plays over. Larmer, this is how they scored before. Graham, with the tired skaters on the ice. He fires and wah, sees that all the way. And we get a TV timeout. So timeout on the ice. 4:38 to go first period. 1-1. So all sorts of offense in Calgary-Buffalo. Turgeon, the most recent goal at 12:19 for the Sabres. Pierre Turgeon makes it 3-2 Calgary. McClellan with the go-ahead goal at Bloomington. The Stars lead the Wings 2-1. And New Jersey, as we head to the end of the second period, still leads Edmonton 2-0. And that is a digital and ice scoreboard here in the first period. Fourth line on for Montreal, Corson, Gilchrist, and Richer. Mackey, Eagles, and Presley is what I'm being told. Nope, Murray, Vincent, and Vive. How about that? Gilchrist wins the face-off over to Corson. To Gilchrist. Vive with a hit and a penalty coming up.
Chicago penalty to Rick Vave. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes 36 seconds.
So Vive got nailed Gilchrist a little too hard and got called for the roughing call. Oh, Lorenzo, are you still there? Bobby Smith on the face-off against, we think, Troy Murray. It is Troy Murray. How about that? And he wins the face-off. Sutter dumps it around, and now Richer will set it up. Svoboda to Smith. Carries it out into open space. They play dump and chase. Richer has it. Svoboda at the blue line, taken away by Sutter. Back to Murray. Murray off the boards and out. And that won't get him very far. 1:11 to go in the power play. No, but I know that you're also busy doing other things. Desjardins, as they skated out, Robinson dumps it around. Courtnall on the power play. Broken stick. Courtnall trying to feed Claude Lemieux. Claude Lemieux with a wrister, point blank range. Shoots. Oh, what a save by Wade. Oh, rebound controlled by Desjardins. Looks for Courtnall on the left. Courtnall's got it. One-timer. That's a terrible shot. Vincent blocks it with his body. Courtnall behind the net. He goes to Desjardins. Desjardins with the slapper. He fires off the post. Oh my goodness, Brown sweeps it away. That's a third puck that hit a post in this first period. Courtnall has it. Power play's over. Carbonneau. He winds and fires, and Waite makes the save. Oh, baby. 2:08 to go. Yeah, the Post may need a steak dinner tonight. 2 hit on the other end for Chicago, and that's the first one for Montreal. A clanger. Lorenzo, what's it worth to you for me to pick up Football Manager 2021? Corson, Gilchrist, and Richer. The forwards from Montreal, Green and Svoboda. 2:08 to go first period in a good 1-1 game. Yep. Gonna need some painting, I think, between periods. I'm being serious. I saw how much it cost. How much is it worth to you? Gilchrist. And Mackey on the faceoff. Won by Mackey. 1-1. Bob Murray over the line to Mackey. Eagles. Left side. Fires. Wah! Covers up the 5-hole. And with 1:50 to go, we'll do it again. So the faceoff coming deep in the Montreal zone. I think it's Hudson. You don't need to buy me a copy, but if you'd like, I will take that. And I will stream it. You have my email, right? I know your lawyer, wink wink, has emailed me before. And I will send you my Steam. Okay. Is that what's your Steam friend name? Gilchrist, and we think, Savard, Denny Savard, and he wins the face-off over to Larmer. Larmer gonna shoot. Gilchrist in front. He fires. Wow! With a blocker pad save. Green knocks it away, but only to Larmer. Larmer behind the net. Larmer skates around. He winds and scores! Steve Larmer!
Chicago goal scored by number 28, Steve Larmer, his 10th of the season. Time of the goal 18 minutes 48 seconds.
All right, I will take care of that between periods. But yes, I will stream some. If you're going to do that, I will definitely stream some stuff for you at night. All right, I will. You will get a friend request from VT Bub, I believe. If not, you'll see it. So I'll take care of that between periods. All right, so it was Larmer who had it. He got the rebound from Waugh, skated around behind the net, found an opening, unassisted goal, and just flung it past Gilchrist, or Waugh, to make it 2-1 Chicago. Minute 12 to go in the first period. Desjardins, by the way, did not get sent back down to the Quebec Major Junior League. He is there for the duration. Gilchrist and Murray at center. Won by Gilchrist. Green to Richer. Dumps it in for Gilchrist. Over to Richer, right side, top of the circle. Fires, wait, not missing you at all. He made the save, 55 seconds to go. 2-1 Chicago here in the first. Gilchrist against Savard. Gilchrist will draw it back to Savard, however, wins it to Larmer. Green with a big check. Montreal has it at center. Richer tries to, over to Corson. Into the zone. Penalty coming up on, well, both teams.
Montreal penalty to Shane Corson. 2 minutes for roughing. Chicago penalty to Dirk Graham. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 19 minutes 38 seconds.
Well, that was kind of a lost patience penalty there, wasn't it? There really wasn't any reason for that whatsoever. Corson besmirched Chicago-style pizza, and Graham took umbrage. Yes, Tribe fan, absolutely. Okay, thanks, Lorenzo. So Smith and we think Hudson 5 on, or Mackey at the end of the first period. Mackey wins the face-off up to Presley, to Savard. Serge Savard to left wing McGill. Savard can't get a shot off, and that is the end of the first period. We've played 20 rock'em sock'em Don Cherry minutes here at Chicago Stadium. It's the Hawks 2. The Habs 1. And we'll be back to talk all about it right after this. Okay, now I gotta see how the heck do I do this. Friends. I'll type with him. I can paste. There are no friends to show. Oh, add a friend. Come on. All right, you have an invite. And we'll take care of the rest in a moment. What an exciting first period here at Chicago Stadium. Graham coming off a power play at 9:01 from Larmer and Savard opened up the scoring. 8th goal of the year for Dirk. Mcphee at 12:49 from Lemieux and Green, and then Lemieux took a dumb penalty. And then Larmer at 18:48 unassisted swiped one past Waugh to make it 2-1 after one. 12-8 the shots in favor of the Hawks. Face-offs 11-7 in favor of the Hawks. Thank you, my friend. Montreal 6-4 to hits. Blocks 5-2 in favor of Chicago. Shot attempts 18-17, and both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play. On the out-of-town scoreboard, it hasn't really changed all that much. Calgary 3-2 over Buffalo. Minnesota 2-1 over Detroit. And New Jersey 2-0 over Edmonton. I'm going to take a drink because I had to work all through that. And so, when we get to it, it'll be the second period. 1:38 left in the matching minors to Corson and Graham. And hoping that Lorenzo will enjoy the Football Manager streams when they start up. So Smith and we think Savard out. It is Denny Savard and Bobby Smith at center. Face-off won by Smith. He dumps it in for Naslund. And there's another penalty coming up. Murray Wilson, my goodness.
Chicago penalty to Doug Wilson.
Oh, sorry.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 15 seconds.
Well, this one's getting chippy fast. Doug Wilson, who's got took the dumb trip call there. So Richer comes on the ice. He's on the left. Bobby Smith at center and Naslund on the right. Chelios and Robinson stay on. Murray and Suter, the face-off killer or penalty killers. Chelios. And try for Naslund. Cross ice. Naslund, one-timer. Naslund, tie game. Naslund ties the game. That was quick.
Montreal power play goal by number 26, Mats Naslund, his 9th of the season, assisted by number 24, Chris Chelios. Time of the goal 44 seconds.
Smith won the face-off. He got it over to Chelios. Chelios waited for Naslund to streak across the Chicago ice. He found him. Tape-to-tape pass. Naslund beats Waite, and it's 2-2. And so that power play lasted about 5 seconds. So that's Naslund's 9th of the year and Chelios' 11 assists. And 44 seconds in the period, it's 2-2. Murray and Skrudland on the faceoff. Murray to Manson. Over to Vive. Another penalty coming up. A delayed penalty call on Montreal. Wilson fires wide right, and Mcphee will control it. Oh, Claude.
Montreal penalty to Claude Lemieux. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 1 minute 1 second.
Sometimes Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E, can be a Claude, C-L-O-D, and this is one of those times. So Carbonneau and Mcphee, as Corson is still in the box from his first period penalty. Chelios and Robinson to kill it. We think Murray, Eagles, and Vive for the Hawks with Brown and Conroy. Thank you, my friend. He didn't need to send the editor. I appreciate that a great deal. Carbonneau wants to clear. Savard on the ice. Thank you very much. Mcphee clears it, goes all the way down, and Chicago will start it up. Brown to Savard. 2-on-2 for the Hawks. Hudson, high slapper. He fires. Rebound given up by Waugh. Got a piece of it. Loose in front. Brown has it. Brown shoots. Waugh saves. And so 2 quick shots. 1:07 to go on the power play. All right, I'll look at it, and we'll figure it out and all that. It's been years since I've played it. It's a great game. It is the creme de la creme of management games, Football Manager, and Lorenzo has asked me for a while to play it, and it's one of those things that you just... We'll put Gilchrist and Naslund out there with Chelios and Robinson. Just one of those things that takes a lot of effort, but it's wintertime and I really can't go out anyway, so we'll just do it for you, Lorenzo, because you're a good dude. Murray, Hudson, and Vive is what I'm being told. It is Murray, Hudson, and Vive. How about that? Gilchrist wins the faceoff. Robinson clears it all the way down, and Manson will start the rush. All right, I appreciate that. Hudson over the line to Murray. Troy Murray, the center, with a slapper. Murray shoots. Naslund with a block. Robinson steers it out, only to center. Hudson redirects it. Chicago changes. Savard, Larmer. Larmer falls down. 12 seconds to go in the power play. And Robinson wants to clear it. Wilson checks him hard. Larmer has it. They keep it in the zone, but they can't get a shot off. Larmer to Wilson. Dennis Wilson fires, and Waugh will make the stop. 16:45 to go. We'll close down Steam because we don't need that open. So Skrudland, Mcphee, and Claude Lemieux fresh out of the box. Lemieux, 6 penalty minutes in a whopping 23 minutes and 15 seconds. That's delightful, Claude. Green and Svoboda. Anyway, Chicago does not score. Skrudland and Troy Murray on the face-off. Won by Montreal in the Chicago zone. Lemieux, hit by Brown. Here come the Hawks at center. 5, dumps it around for Vincelette. Another penalty coming up. Oh, baby.
Montreal penalty to Mcphee. 2 minutes for roughing. Chicago penalty to Troy Murray. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 3 minutes 50 seconds.
Well, Carbonneau, Corson, and Courtnall are now on the ice. Mcphee and Murray get 2 minutes for arguing about which beer to buy for deer camp. Murray wanted Budweiser, and Mcphee says, we're owned by Molson. We want some Molson Golden. And, this one has gotten ugly. Carbonneau and Hudson on the face-off. Won by Hudson in the Montreal zone. 5 to Hudson. They pass it around McGill. Slapper. Blocked by Green. Carbonneau has it. Over to Svoboda. Habs change on defense. Montreal. Carbonneau. Corson to Courtnall. Hit by McGill. Here come the Hawks the other way. Vincelette behind his own net. Vincelette skates around. He shoots. Wow! With the stop. 15:06 to go in the second. Rough and Tumble Tribe fan is right, arguing whether or not the Japan SMB2 was too hard to play in the USA. I'll take your word for it. I have no idea what the hell that is. Fourth line coming on. It'll be Naslin, Gilchrist, and Richer. Super Mario Brothers. Oh, yeah, okay. I gets it now. Is that the one they only release in Japan? Corson will skate with Gilchrist and Richer. Gilchrist and Savard on the face-off in the Montreal zone, won by Brent. Over to Richer, dumps it around for Gilchrist. Ludwig, another penalty. Oh my goodness, Ludwig got caught with a high stick.
Montreal penalty to Shane Corson. 2 minutes for roughing. Chicago penalty to number 18, Dennis Savard. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalties, 5 minutes 9 seconds.
Well, the boxes are getting full, and you gotta figure at some point the gloves will get dropped. Corson, 2 minutes for roughing with Savard, who's been kind of surly as of late anyway. He got called for a misconduct penalty in the real-life game against the Gretzky Kings, and he took a suspension because he tried to flick his stick at the referee. Not making that up. That actually really happened. So Luby got caught with a high stick, and Corson took exception. Smith and Hudson on the face-off in the Chicago zone. Won by Hudson. Graham through the middle, dumps it around for Hudson. Over to Wilson. Dougie Wilson. Bad angle shot. Wow, with the stop. 14:33 to go in the second period. No changes. Mackey and Smith out for the face-off. Won by Montreal. Vive hits Naslin. Chicago at center. Mackey dumps it around for Vive. Over to Vincelette. Vincelette left side. Long shot misses wide. Murray and Mcphee should be on the ice in a moment. Vincelette has it. That penalty is over. Manson to Wilson. Vincelette, another slapper. Misses everything high and right. Keane will get it. Montreal will change. 13:40 to go in the second period. Walter hit by Murray. Murray at center to Presley. Over to Eagles. Back to Presley. He'll lose the puck. Skrudland. 13:01 to go. Corson and Savard will be out in a second. Robinson to Chelios. Back to Walter at the point. Ryan Walter. Left side. Scores! Ryan Walter!
Montreal goal scored by Ryan Walter, his third of the season, assisted by number 24, Chris Chelios. and by Claude Lemieux. Time of the goal 7 minutes 21 seconds.
Well, Chelios and Robinson were playing tic-tac-toe, and Chelios just kind of fed that forward to Walter on the top of the circle, and Walter just one-timed that over the shoulder of Waite for his third of the year. So Chelios with his 12th assist, and Lemieux with his 5th. And Montreal, at 12:39 to go in the period, leads it 3-2. Nice goal, Gilchrist and Murray. On the face-off, Murray over the line, slapper to Vive. He shoots, blocked by Green. Green out to Conroy. Back to Vive as Chicago has it through center. Vive over the line. Le tir, le bout. Yes. Vive. Wah. Gloves it in the TV timeout. 12 minutes to go in the second period of a Rock'em Sock'em hockey game from Chicago. It's the Habs 3, the Hawks 2. And on the ticker, third period from the odd in Buffalo, Calgary 3-2. Minnesota and Detroit in the second. That score has not changed. It's 2-1. Edmonton on the board in the third period against New Jersey. Simpson, not Homer, at 9:51 of the third. And Hartford and Vancouver on the West Coast. Montreal goes to Vancouver next. It's not a streaming game. Hartford 1-0 as Anderson with a goal at 2:05. And so that's 5 of the 6 games in this National Hockey League tonight. So Smith and Hudson, we think. Savard, first line out there for both teams. Savard wins the face-off in the zone. Manson, hit by Keane. Montreal, 11:38 to go. Keane over to Smith there, aggressive with it, over to Naslund. Left side slapper. He fires. Larmer will block that one, and he blocks it out of play. 11:21 to go in the second period. 18-10, the shots in favor of the Hawks. But on the more important scoreboard, it's 3-2 Montreal. Smith and Mackey, and Smith will hope to draw it back. Nope, Mackey wins it. Presley loses it. Smith. Chelios. High slapper for Chelios. Wait. Makes the save and will go again. 10:50 to go. Skrudland. Out there with Savard, we think. Brian Skrudland's only played 4 minutes. There's been a ton of penalty time in this game. Hudson and Skrudland in the face-off. Hudson wins it in the Chicago zone. Sands a pass over to Hudson. To Suter, and Lemieux and Hudson get into it.
Montreal penalty to Claude Lemieux. 2 minutes for roughing. Chicago penalty to Mike Hudson. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 9 minutes 28 seconds.
You'd think Claude Lemieux had been locked in a closet for about a week and a half, no? Goodness, that's his 4th penalty, and we're not even halfway through the game yet. Someone must have said that Claude Lemieux's mother wore Klinger's army boots or something like that. So, another 2 matching roughing calls here. Skrudland and Savard in the Montreal zone. It is won by Montreal. Courtnall hit by Graham. Chicago, and there's the fight we've been waiting for. Svoboda and Manson go at it.
Penalty to Petr Svoboda. 5 minutes for fighting. Chicago penalty to Dave Manson. 5 minutes for fighting.
They both got some good punches in. Nothing really landed. You knew that one was coming all the way. And Chicago Stadium stands as 1 on the fight. And the face-off now comes all the way down to the Chicago end. And I don't think we're done with the rough stuff yet. Skrudland and Savard on the face-off. Won by Denny Savard. Across the line, Wilson. They play tic-tac-toe. Dougie Wilson. He'll shoot. Left side. Deflected score! Larmer ties it.
Chicago goal scored by number 28, Steve Larmer, his 11th of the season, assisted by Doug Wilson, and by number 18, Dennis Subbard. Time of the goal 10 minutes 16 seconds.
Larmer touched that like Phil Mickelson on a flop shot or your mom wiping your butt as a baby. My goodness, that was an absolute rocket by Wilson, and Larmer just tipped it in for his 11th of the year, and we are tied at 3. And for Larmer, that's his 2nd of the game. Wilson will get the 1 assist, that's his 8th, and Savard is 16th. And apparently Mike Lang must have given up the line, I'm never going to dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. But Larmer just tapped it, and it went in. This one has, okay, I haven't said it for many of these games, but this one has been all that and a bag of chips, and there's still 9:44 to go in the second. 3-3 the score. It is Savard and Skrudland. Skrudland wins the faceoff over the Chicago line to Chelios. Robinson. He's going to fire. Robinson. Right side. From the circle. Blocked by Bobby Murray. Brown. Over to Savard. Over the line to Presley. He shoots. Wow, with a stop. 8:54 to go. Changes are coming. Carbonneau, Walter, and Richer. Walter's only played 2 minutes and scored a goal. 22 seconds left on the matching minors to Lemieux and Hudson. And 3:43 on the matching majors to Svoboda and Manson. Carbonneau and Murray in the Chicago zone. Won by Carbonneau. Clears it. Played to center. If you joined us late, you've missed a dandy. Carbonneau behind his net. We're now down to the matching majors. Walter, a second chance here. Slapper, wait with a stop. So Bobby Smith in the first line is out with Keenan Naslund. We're waiting to see a score fest. It's 80s hockey today, isn't it? Eagles, Mcphee, and Presley is what we're told. It will be Mcphee. It's that line. Smith and Mcphee, won by Chicago. Presley plays it up. They dump it around. Mcphee to Presley. He's going to break his stick. Here, that misses everything high and wide. Puck slides wide to Rick Green. Montreal going to get jiggy with it. Smith, open ice to Desjardins. Bob Murray hits Keane. Bob Murray with a steal. Eagles, over the line. Down to Brown. Brown shoots. Wow, with the stop. Green. We're changing up. Desjardins. They change. Skrudland over the line. Mcphee with the drive. Mcphee blocked by Savard. To center. Claude Lemieux, who is not on the top of my Christmas card list. Has it. Knocked off by Larmer. Chicago at center. Graham to Savard. Larmer. Patrick Bid. Wide right. Lemieux. Mcphee off the boards into center ice. Sands a pass. They need Svoboda. Montreal changes. In the zone now. Hudson dumps it around for Sutter. Carbonneau with the steal. 5:37 to go second period. Courtnall up the ice to Walter. Down to Carbonneau. Bad angle shot blocked by Murray. Hudson now to Murray. They play it out. Green with a hit at center. Montreal, 5 to go. Chelios. They change. Richer overskates it. Here come the Hawks. Hudson in the Montreal zone to Wilson. Santa pass. Hit by Ludwig. Montreal is playing hard. 4:24 to go in the second. Wait has it. Plays it up to Conroy. Habs need a TV timeout. 4 to go. Brown has it at center. Savard hits Robinson or vice versa. Corson will skate it over the line. Ludwig hit by Bob Murray. Here come the Hawks. Montreal does not have two good defensemen. Larmer to Graham in the zone. Graham to Savard. Back to Larmer behind the net. Hit by Green. Here comes Richer. .252 to go in the second. Naslund dumps it in. Stolen by Vincelette. 2:34 to go. Murray over center into the... Robinson with a big hit. Oh, baby. 2:16 to go. Both teams change. Penalties coming on Chicago. Desjardins. He fires. Misses everything. And it's Rick 5.
Chicago penalty to Rick Vave. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes 59 seconds.
So, power play coming for Montreal. Look at that list of penalties in the second period. My goodness gracious. Tripping could have been an innocent tangling of skates. The only thing innocent are the 3-year-old kids watching this game in the stands, Lorenzo. And yet Claude Lemieux is setting an example for future Brad Marchand. My God. So power play coming from Montreal. It's an 80s game. It's an 80s game. You know, that's what they did. Shots 21-12 in favor of the Hawks and a 3-3 tie. 2 minutes to go in the second period. Carbonneau and Eagles on the face-off here. Eagles wins it. Vincent clears it, and Desjardins starts the next rush. Courtnall. Lemieux. Carbonneau. To Desjardins, one-timer. He shoots, blocked by Manson. Controlled by Courtnall. To Carbonneau. Down Svoboda. Peter Svoboda. Slapper, blocked by Vincelette. Claude Lemieux. Looks for new teammate Russ Courtnall. Courtnall with a wrister. He'll shoot. Blocked by Vincelette. Chicago hasn't allowed anything near the net. Svoboda. Gonna try the shot. Right side. Blocked by McGill. Out of play. 45 seconds to go in the period. 44 seconds to go on the power play. Wow. So, Bobby Smith, Richer, and Naslund, we think Murray and Sutter. And it is. Smith and Murray. Smith wins the face-off. Chelios. Cross-ice pass to Svoboda. Svoboda with a slapper. Flying in fires, blocked by Manson. Manson's got it. Chicago will let the period run out. That will take care of the power play. And after 40 minutes here in Chicago, it's Montreal 3, Chicago 3. Shots 9-4 in favor of the Hawks. And the Habs 1 for 2 on the power play. The Hawks 0 for 1. The ticker and the intermission report right after this. And so 11 called penalties in the period. But not too many power plays because both teams are absolutely in love with each other like middle school brothers and sisters. They just hate each other right now. Mats Naslund made it 2-2 to start the second period on the power play from Chelios. Just kind of swept that one past Wade. Then Walter at 7:21 from Chelios and Lemieux to make it 3-2. But Larmer at 10:16, as you hear the cat going, Sarah, let her in if you're leaving. From Wilson and Savard to make it 3-3. 21-12, the shots for Chicago. Faceoffs 21-18 in favor of Chicago. Blocks 14-5 in favor of Chicago. And both teams have made 12 hits. And they have made the most of those 12 hits. Because it's been so messy. We can't get it all on the screen. 40 penalty minutes in the first two periods. The Habs 1 for 4 on the power play, and the Hawks 0 for 3. So 20 minutes to go. On the Out-of-Town Scoreboard, presented by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Buffalo 4, Calgary 3. Anderchuk got the go-ahead goal at 8:25 of the third. Still no scoring at Bloomington for about an hour. 2-1 North Stars. New Jersey 4-3 over Edmonton. Waiting moments of that one. Kirk Muller with the second of the game at 16:51. And Hartford going into Vancouver and beating them 3-1. Ronnie Francis with a goal at the end of the first period. Yes, that was a movie with Haley Mills, and it was That Darn Cat. You think Disney would have said damn? So Bobby Smith and Denny Savard out for the face-off here as we start the third period. Savard over to Larmer. Graham. Hit by Svoboda.
Montreal penalty to Petr Svoboda. 2 minutes for checking from behind. Time of the penalty, 17 seconds.
That's how the second period started, and Pat Burns is not very happy. Mike Keenan isn't very happy. Carbonneau and Corson out on the face-off with Chelios and Robinson. 3-3. First line in. Carbonneau wins the face-off. Chelios clears it all the way down for Manson, and that's where the Hawks will start. Larmer over the line to Manson. Carbonneau with a hit. Montreal's going to try a shorty here. Chelios. Corson hit by Manson. Chicago at center. Graham to Manson. Corson with a big hit. Montreal will clear. 44 seconds left. Larmer takes it away to Manson. They're going to have a chance here. Manson lets it fly, and Wah got a piece of it. Leaves it for Carbonneau. They need to clear. They're trying to kill this one off. Manson got past him. Corson to Carbonneau, and Wilson with a check. Manson, power plays over. Manson to Wilson. Doug Wilson, Wah got a piece of it. Montreal desperately wants to change. 17:29 to go in the third period. Conroy tries to check Smith. Smith go over the line to Svoboda. Back to Bobby Smith, hit by Suter. Chicago has it at center. Suter, nowhere to go, dumps it around Wah, leaves it for Svoboda. And Montreal starts the other way. Green to Keene. For Bobby Smith, who's right between Bobby Smith in the slot. Fires. Waite gives up the rebound. Controlled by Green. Green, long shot. Takes it himself, and Waite will hold on. And the face-off coming, 16:04 to go in regulation. 23-14, the shots in favor of the Hawks. Skrudland out there, we think, with Troy Murray. Yep, that line is out there. Skrudland wins it in the Chicago zone. Lemieux. Lemieux's going to do a wraparound. Lemieux, can he redeem himself? Wraps it around. No! Wait! Point blank save! And the face-off again. Skrudland and Murray. Skrudland hopes to draw it back. Murray has it. Troy and Bob, that is Troy. Over to Vive, one-timer right side, top of the circle. Winds and fires, and Waugh gets a piece of it. Loose puck is controlled by Desjardins. 15:10 to go in the game. To Mcphee. Stolen by Vive. Chicago in the zone to Vincelette. Vincelette, left wing. Flings it right side. Waugh got a piece of that one. Over to Desjardins. And line changes are coming for both teams. Gilchrist dumps it around for Corson. Now Richer. Richer can't get a shot. Hudson up to Santa Pass. Back to Hudson. Hudson's going to shoot. And that is high over everything. Wide Gilchrist. Over to Green. Rick Green to Richer. Dumps it around for Gilchrist. Over to Corson. Left side. Top of the circle. Misses wide left. Brown. Change is coming for everybody. Murray to McGill. Santa Pass. Hit by Desjardins. Gilchrist. First breakaway of the game. Gilchrist one-on-one versus Waite. Gilchrist. He shoots. Waite is his equal. Oh, rebound is loose. Richer and Bob Murray fight for it. Bobby Murray gets it over to Sutter. 13:09 to go. What a game this has been. Manson. Murray over the line. Devive. Vincelette. Left side. Waugh. TV timeout. 12:49 to go in the third period. Chicago 3, Montreal 3. Well, the Jersey game is over. Yes, it is. We got to wait to the last minute, just so you can be a concerned sub and unsub again, Dave. Minute to go in Buffalo, 4-4 the score there. Timmy Hunter tied the game at 11:59 the third. Still waiting for the next goal between Detroit and Minnesota. And Hartford, Ray Ferraro at 5:21 of the second makes it 4-1 Whale. And somewhere at a gin game at the Al Red Sox fan mention, Al just got a tingle up his leg as Hartford is ahead. And Teresa had nothing to do with it. Skrudland and Denny Savard, we think, on this face-off. 12:49 to go. And a rough and tumble game from Chicago Stadium. Won by Savard in the zone. Graham to Savard. Now Graham behind the net to Wilson. Denny Wilson shoots. Larmer tries for the hat trick. Deflects it wide. Claude Lemieux. Montreal skates it out. Mcphee over the line to Chelios. Mcphee, slapper left side. Top of the circle, saved by Waite. Got a pad on it to Larmer. To Savard down the left side. Larmer over to Graham. They now are in the zone. Savard behind the net. Manson, his slapper is blocked by Chelios. Chelios. Has it. Montreal and Chicago change. 11:24 to go. Carbonneau in the zone to Walter. Walter blocked by Brown. Brown has it. Down to Conroy. Santa Pass. Hudson in the zone now. Hudson is in trouble. Hudson went bankrupt as a car company and lost the puck. Rick Green. 10:48 to go. Carbonneau dumps it around for Walter. Walter with a wrister. Walter, wait. Gets a glove on it. We'll get a face-off. 10:27 to go. So after the second period, which was one of those pizza place Saturday night scuffle fests, this one's looking like Sunday morning at St. Francis of Assisi's. Everyone's been an altar boy in this period, except for that one penalty. Carbonneau and Murray on the face-off. Mackey and Carbonneau. Montreal wins it. Carbonneau to Svoboda. Now to Walter. Cross ice pass to Rick Green. Hit by McGill. Here come the Hawks. Presley. Eagles at center. 2-on-2. Over the line. Bobby Murray to Presley. Presley shot right side. He shoots. Wow! With the stop. And as we hit 10 after 1 in the East, the Raiders and the Jets, a game only a bookie and Raiders fans could love, goes on certain TVs from California, Nevada, and if the Patriots aren't on, probably here in New England as well. 9:41 to go here. Gilchrist and we think Mcphee on the face-off. 27-18, the shots for the Hawks. Murray and Gilchrist take it. It is won by Gilchrist. Desjardins on the left wing. To Gilchrist, dumped around for Desjardins. They play tic-tac-toe. Richer. Yeah, you shouldn't have lost to the Falcons. Richer. Over to Gilchrist. Now Richer. Richer's going to penetrate on Murray. Where the hell did the logo go? Richer poked away by Bob Murray. 9 to go. Chicago, Vive over the line. Conroy, but it's a 2-line pass, and we come down the other way. 8:41 to go. Regulation time. Smith, and we think Hudson. Mackey and Smith in the face-off. Won by Mackey. Mackey tries to get it out, but only to center. Naslund to Chelios. Naslund over the line. Naslund's going to shoot. Mats Naslund misses it wide left. Wilson clears. Only to center. Robinson is there. 8 to go in regulation. Keene has it to Bobby Smith. Back over to Keene. Passes it to Chelios for a Kmart special, but Mackey will take it. 7:28 to go. Chicago dumps it around. Eagles to center. Montreal changes at center. Svoboda to Skrudland in the zone. Skrudland to Svoboda. Now Mcphee. Nobody open behind the net. Lemieux. Lemieux is going to try Mcphee. Left side. He's got an angle. Does he have a shot? Yes. Mcphee. He shoots. Waite with the save. Jimmy Waite has a bounce to Santa pass. Here come the Hawks. Conroy to center. Rick Green will touch it up. 6:09 to go in the third. Both teams change in a 3-3 tie. Carbonneau hit by Murray. Here come the Hawks. Murray to Savard. Carbonneau hits Savard. Future teammates. Montreal's got it. 5.5 to go. Walter, he dumps it around, but taken by Chicago. They play dump and chase. Desjardins. 4:56 to go. Desjardins. Down to Richer. Desjardins to Ludwig. Gilchrist behind the net. Nobody there. They set it up again. Now Richer. Got Gilchrist open in the slot. If he can find him, he does. Gilchrist in traffic. Save by Waite. And with 4:06 to go, a TV timeout. Can we score now, Dave? Can we score now? Huh? Can we win the game now? On the ticker, the only game still going on, Hartford and Vancouver. And it's now 4-2. Hartford is Skirko. Scores for Vancouver at the 15:57 mark of the second period. Don't forget, after the game, we'll go through everything else at the National Hockey League this Wednesday night, November 9th, 1988. Gardner's not answering me. We can score now. Bobby Smith and Denny Savard, we think, are on the face-off. 4:06 in regulation time. It is Savard, and he wins the face-off. They dump it to center. Robinson will get it to Naslund. Over to Keene. Keene, right side. Waite barely got a piece of that. Got a stick on it. Loose puck controlled by Manson. Here come the Hawks. Graham to Savard. Over the line. Graham, penalty coming up. Ugh.
Montreal penalty to Mcphee. 2 minutes for roughing. Chicago penalty to Dirk Graham. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 16 minutes 47 seconds.
Now, just for that, I'm just going to make sure that Montreal scores 2, Lorenzo. That's all. That's all. Skrudland and we think Troy Murray, Keane and Graham, they've kept things pretty much in check here in the third period. 27-21, the shots in favor of the Hawks. It'll be Santa Pass and Skrudland on the face-off. Skrudland wins it in his own zone. Brown hits Courtnall. Chicago has it at center. Hudson. They change up. Hudson over the line. Hit by Svoboda. Now comes Montreal. 2:38 to go. Keane and Graham, 1:25 in their matching roughings. Mcphee does Skrudland. Doesn't like what he sees. 2:18 in regulation. Green to Svoboda. Over to Skrudland. Going to take the long shot on a bad angle. Eagles right there. He shoots. Wait. Saves. And the Hawks call time. 1:58 to go. So they bring in Richer instead of Lemieux to play that first line center, or right wing. We think Savard, Vincelette, and Larmer, 45 seconds in the matching penalties to Keane and Graham, as Chicago had called timeout. And Montreal has their timeout in their pocket, and I would imagine they would use it if they need it. 27-22, the shots in favor of Chicago. They win the faceoff. Vincelette, as they change up. Murray, over to Vibe, behind the net to Manson. He shoots. Wah! Saves it. 1:37 to go. Smith and Savard on the faceoff. One by Savard in his zone. Over to Brown. Behind the net to Brown. Winds and fires Naslund with a block. That's the second of the game. Robinson, 1:27. Regulation time. Smith. Saucer pass to Robinson. Chelios. Montreal trying to press the issue. Naslund controls it to Chelios. Back to Robinson. Larry Robinson. Blue line special. Slapper. Wait. Stands and saves it. And with 1:03 to go, Montreal will burn their timeout. So everybody's timeouts are done. 28-23, the shot Savard and Smith on the face-off in the Chicago zone. Won by Bobby Smith. Naslund now, last minute of the game. Bobby Smith's open inside. Chelios, saucer pass to Smith. Gonna get a point-blank shot. Save! Wait! Oh, baby! Rebound controlled by Manson. And they start to breathe again here at the stadium. Wilson dumps it around the boards. Vincelette to Manson at center. 43 seconds in regulation time. Larmer dumps it around. Gives it away to Larry Robinson. Robinson, 29 seconds. To Keane. Chelios to Smith. Over the line to Keane. Keane is Naslund open. Long time on the left. Naslund's going to shoot. 19 seconds to go. Smith in front of the net. Naslund. Smith deflects it wide right. Graham. 16 seconds. One last rush. Wilson. 8 seconds to go. And now we'll go to overtime. Dave unsubs and subs about 40 times a stream. So, after 6 goals the first 2 periods, we're going to play a 5-minute overtime because nothing came across in the third. 12-7 the shots in favor of Montreal. 9-2 the scoring chances in favor of Montreal. Block shots 2-1 in favor of the Habs, and the Blackhawks couldn't score on their one power play. After 60 minutes, you are about to get a break, and then we'll go to overtime. It's the Canadiens 3, the Blackhawks 3. This is Montreal Canadiens hockey on Retro Sports Network. Well, Santa Claus has just seen the list of penalties here in this game and has told Svoboda, Lemieux, and Vive and Manson, you are on the naughty list for sure. My goodness. So, no scoring in the third period. Face-offs and shots on goal equal 28-24 in favor of Chicago. Third overtime game for Montreal this year. And they are 1-1 in the extra period. I don't know what Chicago's is. The only reason I knew that from Montreal is because I looked before the game. So, 5 minutes, first goal wins it. And if not, call your sister and tell your lover. Mcphee and Smith on the face-off. Won by Bobby Smith. Chelios along the boards and loses it. Manson to Presley. Eagles over the line in the Montreal zone to Mcphee. Slapper for Mcphee. He'll shoot. Misses wide right. Robinson. Chelios. Half a minute gone in the overtime. Smith dumps it around for Keane. Keane to Robinson. Larry Robinson looking for his first goal of the year. Keane's in front. Robinson shoots. Misses high and left. Eagles. Left wing. Bounces around for Mcphee. Mcphee to Wilson. Presley behind the net. Manson for the win. No. Wow. With the stop. Got a glove on it. Gives it to Chelios. 3:38 to go in the extra period. Everybody changes up. Montreal. Lemieux dumps it around for Skrudlin. Stolen by Presley. Chicago has it at center. 3:22 to go. Savard over the line to Wilson. Dougie Wilson to Larmer. Mcphee hits Wilson. Here comes Montreal. 3:08 to go. Skrudlin skates it down the right side. Dumps it around for Mcphee. Mcphee. They find somebody. Claude Lemieux as the wife leaves. Claude Lemieux to try to win it. No, Graham knocked him down. Graham, no pass. Third line's coming in. Savard, halfway home in the overtime. Graham dumps it around for Savard. Savard for Larmer. Hat-trick winner. Benoit stands tall. 2:18 to go. We're out of timeouts. So Carbonneau, and we think Troy Murray. Face-off is Carbonneau and Murray. Carbonneau wins it in his own zone. Courtnall down the wing to Carbonneau. Over to Walter. Courtnall to Walter. Walter's going to penetrate. He's already got one goal today. Walter attempts to get to the stolen by Vincent. Vincent by the bench. Over to Vive. Vive to Troy Murray. Dan Vincelette for the win. Shoots. Wow, with a stop. Loose in front, controlled by Ryan Walter. Over to Carbonneau. 90 seconds. First line in. Keane skates it up to Naslund. Gains the zone. Over to Chelios. Naslund. They just want a shot. Keane in front. Naslund fires. Blocked by Troy Murray. McGill. Chicago clears it only to center. 1:14 to go. Robinson over the line to Naslund. Over to Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith is going to try to penetrate. Bobby Smith gets by Bobby Murray. Smith Scores! Bobby Smith wins it! Bobby Smith wins it!
Montreal goal scored by number 15, Bobby Smith, his 9th of the season, assisted by number 26, Mats Naslund. Time of the goal 4 minutes 1 second.
That was all on Bobby Smith. Naslund set him up for the pass. Smith knew he could get past Bobby Murray. He did. He skated right past him and was one-on-one in Jimmy Waite. Gardner's already left, and Smith just went 5-hole and right between the legs, and the Habs steal 2 points. Oh, my goodness. Bobby Smith wins the game. With 59 seconds to go in overtime. His 9th of the year. And that's it. Chicago outshot Montreal 3-1 in the extra period. Shots 31-25 for the Hawks. Hits 20-18 for Montreal. 16-7 blocks for Chicago. And the Habs went 1 for 4 on the power play. 3 stars tonight. Bobby Smith, the game winner, the number 3 star. Mats Naslund, an assist. And a goal. The number 2 star, and Steve Larmer, who had a couple chances to score that hat trick, couldn't get it done. He is deservedly the number 1 star. Bobby Smith wins it. Waite with a loss. He goes to 1-2 on the year. The backup goalie for Chicago played really well. Patrick Waugh, 28 saves, 31 shots. He goes to 8-4. Yep, Pat Burns will be happy with the 2 points. They look sloppy at times. But remember, although Chicago finished with a poor regular season record, they went to the conference finals. They upset Detroit and St. Louis in the Norris playoffs. And so the final score here is 4-3, Montreal in the extra period. Yeah, away. Now the rest of the night in the National Hockey League. Calgary 5-4 over Buffalo. Calgary moves to 11-5, second best record in the National Hockey League, third best record, 2 points behind Montreal. Turgeon, 2 goals and an assist, the number 1 star. Anderchuk, 2 goals for the 2 star, and Mullen, a goal and assist for Calgary. Minnesota beat Detroit 2-1. Neil Broughton, a goal and an assist. New Jersey 4-3 over Edmonton. Kirk Muller, 2 goals and an assist. He has 3 points. Simpson, 2 goals and an assist. And Johnny Mack, a goal and 2 assists for New Jersey. Big one at the Garden. Philadelphia beat the Rangers 4-2. Byron Kerr, 2 goals and 2 assists. And Prop, a goal and 2 assists. I think I got the names wrong there. And Rick Tocchet, a goal and 2 assists for Philly. Philadelphia now has a 3-point lead over the Rangers and the Patrick. And Hartford beat Vancouver 4-2. How about that? Ray Ferraro, a goal and an assist. So Montreal by 8 over Boston and Hartford. Quebec and Buffalo are tied for that last playoff spot. Next game on the channel won't be Saturday. You got an extra game. When will that be, you say? It will be Tuesday. But it'll be the games of Wednesday, November 16th. Home. It'll be the Islanders and the Habs live at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific on Tuesday afternoon. I'm Ron Jucker. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll figure out how we're going to do some Football Manager 2021 for Lorenzo, who graciously gifted me a copy of that. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you Tuesday afternoon. Bye-bye.